Welcome back to OBTV News. I'm Hugh Jass. Occasionally, we deliver a story that strikes a chord in the public perception. A story so profound that it awakens our viewers, drives them, inspires them to learn more about the world around them and answer questions they were too afraid to ask before. Unfortunately, our interview with Dixon Butts, the Mans Harbor specialist of infectious sicknesses, was one of those stories. We received a lot of feedback from people wanting to know more about the truth behind the vaccine. Therefore, we have decided to dig deeper into the alternate perceptions of this scientifically verified deadly disease and dive down the alternative facts rabbit hole to uncover what local experts are saying about the COVID vaccine. And the truth could shock you, unless you spend a lot of time on social media. We go now to our field reporter, Eileen Ulick, who is coming to us from an undisclosed location in Collington Harbor. Eileen?
Thank you, Hugh. We're here at the secret lab of a local self-made scientist by invitation. It seems that he is not very eager to answer questions, but he's more than willing to talk about what he knows. Mr. Harris? Oh my God, you're Dixon Butts. You're the Mans Harbor specialist of infectious sicknesses.
No, that's my cousin. Our mamas were sisters. My name is Justin Harass.
Why, you could be brothers.
No, Dixon's a spitting image of his old man Philip Butts. I never really knew my dad. Are you the media?
Oh, yes, I'm Eileen Ulick from OBTV News.
I don't take no reporters around here.
But you agreed. We're here to tell your story. No questions?
Oh, you're that media! Well, why didn't you say so? Come on in. Come on to the lab.
Well, this doesn't look like a lab, just a bunch of stuff. So you're a scientist?
Yep, I started calling myself one since all the other scientists are brainwashed and don't know what they're talking about. See, I even got a microscope.
Well, this is a child's plastic microscope.
Don't judge me for my lack of funding.
Anyway, so Justin, we're here to learn the truth behind the vaccine. Would you mind sharing that with us?
Finally, the media has come to their senses. But first, to understand the vaccine, you have to understand what they decided to call the virus in the first place.
I'm sorry. Who is they?
The reptile elite, obviously. The lizard alien race that has been pulling the strings of human civilization since the dawn of time in an attempt to turn us into a food source.
Ah, yes, them.
Yeah, COVID-19. See, they're really big into the Bible because they're afraid of Jesus coming back from space to defeat them. Now, if you take the word COVID, you can break it into two parts. Co, which is short for Corinthians, and vid, which means to look at. Look at Corinthians 19. Now, if you really do look at Corinthians 19, it reads, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, intelligence of the intelligent, I will frustrate.
Oh, that is disturbing.
You bet it is. And then I started thinking, there are 5 letters in front of 19. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 is the number you need for GPS coordinates. If you translate COVID-19 into GPS coordinates, you get 3 degrees by 15 minutes, 22 seconds north, 9 degrees, 4 minutes, and 19 seconds east, which everybody knows is in the middle of the ocean, right off the coast of the Dula Reserve in Cameroon, which is a private protected park, which is perfect for an underwater base right there. China is innocent.
Oh, good for them.
And then I got to thinking, why would the reptile elite create this virus? And then the answer was obvious, to force us to take the vaccine.
Oh, so they made the virus to make us sick so that we would be forced to take their free vaccine to prevent us from dying from their virus?
Oh, stupid media. It's not that simple. Why would they want us to take a drug unless it affects the entire population and helps them take over the world? Government wants you to take it. Vaxxers think it's great. That vaccine can only be one thing. It's a mind control tracking serum.
Why?
Why? What do you mean, why? I just told you why.
Yeah, but why go through all that trouble? They've been pulling the strings since the dawn of civilization. Why didn't they just do something then?
Well, because humans were too primitive. We had to get smarter in order to be easily manipulated. Cavemen, they would have been too skeptical. And modern humans today, they're too busy looking at their phones to worry about some space lizards that trying to eat their friends and family.
Well, I won't argue that point. But it seems like a lot to me. Mind control after all this time? And why track us?
Well, so they know where we go, who we talk to.
Oh, they can already efficiently do that with cell phones.
Huh?
Besides, there are over 333 million people in the United States alone. How could they watch all of those people?
Well, they're not gonna watch everybody all the time, stupid. They're only gonna watch certain people some of the time. Important people, people like me.
Yeah, but why? What makes you so important?
Well, because I've done gone and figured out all their clues and what they're doing. I know exactly what's going on. They have to stop me.
Yes, but if they didn't want you to stop them, why would they set up all of those clues? Why wouldn't they just do it? After all, they've spent thousands of years setting this up.
Look, you're the media, so I'm not surprised that you don't know what it's really like out there in the real world. But what's the point of doing something evil if you don't get to brag about it? I mean, they want to get caught. Even Joker and Riddler would leave clues for Batman so he could figure out what they were doing and he could stop them.
Oh, so their millennia-old plan is to give us clues so that you can stop them?
Yes!
Then why do it at all?
Because they're evil! It's what they do! Damn it, I feel like I'm talking to a crazy person!
I know how you feel.
Wait a minute. You said you were gonna let me talk. No questions asked. I knew it! You media are all alike, coming in here trying to make me look stupid in front of your evil alien lizard overlords. You're all cattle to the slaughter. I hope they eat you all. Moo! Moo! Moo!
Run!
Moo!
Oh, goodness!
Moo! Moo! Moo!
Well, I guess truth is stranger than fiction. Surely believing in the science of the vaccine is saner than the alternative. Or maybe the evil space lizards should just eat us all. This is Eileen Ulick signing off. Back to you, Hugh.
Well, I hope all of you out there learned something today, because I didn't. For OBTV News, this is Hugh Jass saying, hope there's intelligent life out there somewhere, because there's certainly none here.